You must have seen on various websites that a user account gets locked if the user makes about 3 unsuccessful login attempts. The exact same functionality is supported by the Identity API also, and it is possible to configure the number of failed attempts before an account gets locked. If a lockout time span is specified, then the account remains locked for that specific duration. The default value is 5 minutes, but it can be set to any value. The number of failed attempts and the clock are reset when a user performs a successful login. Let us now visit the program.cs file to have a look at the lockout options. Open the Solution Explorer and locate the program.cs file. Double-click to open it. We have used this same file in our tutorials so far. First we have the namespaces, then we have the builder and DB context, then the services for identity are configured. After that we have added services for claims based authorization, and then we have the cookie options. After the cookie options we have password settings, and just next to them we have the lockout options. The default lockout time span is the duration till which the account remains locked out. The account gets automatically unlocked after the expiry of this time span. You can set a very long duration to lock a user's account so that he is forced to go through the email verification process again. Max failed access attempts can also be configured as per your needs. The rest of the file has already been discussed in the earlier tutorials. The next step is to add a file that displays a message to the user that his account is locked. We can even add links for customer service or links for resetting the password. Open the Solution Explorer and locate the Pages folder of the auth area. Right-click this folder and add a page called lockout.cshtml. Double-click to open the file. As you can see, this file contains a message for the user. We could add links for customer service or links for resetting the password through the email verification process also. You must have seen on various high security websites that the login page displays the number of failed attempts as well as the total attempts made available to the user. We can do the same thing here also. Open the Solution Explorer and locate the login.cshtml.cs file. Double-click to open this file so that we can examine the code. Please do recall that we have been using this file all through our tutorials so far, but now it needs an additional modification. But let us discuss it completely with all the changes applied and updated. First we have the namespaces, then we have the login model class, then we have the bind properties for user ID, user password, and remember me. Constructor-based dependency injection has been used to cache the sign-in manager service. The onPost method executes when the user posts the login form. The password sign-in async method is used to sign the user in. If the sign-in succeeds, the user is redirected to the return URL. Next, we have included the case for two-factor authentication. This will be implemented in the future tutorials. If the user account is locked out, then he is redirected to the lockout page. This happens if the user consumed all his login attempts. The last else block is reached when a login fails. First we query the failed attempts and the number of attempts he has in total. A message is constructed and added to the model error so that it appears on the login page. Run the project to open the login page. Enter a registered email but a wrong password. Click the login button. We verify that the login fails and displays the number of failed attempts along with the total number of attempts. And if we keep trying for 5 times, the account gets locked, and after 5 minutes, the account